is very strong. So I am trying to figure out how we get to our next dialogue point here with Iron Bull, because I wish to flirt with this man, please. But it's being a pain. For some reason, I felt super tired, so I took a break. Hey, take care of yourself, my dude. You gotta take care of yourself. So, alright, here lies the abyss. Here lies the abyss. That's what we're looking for. I clearly woke up and chose violence today. You did choose violence today. Tipsy Tiger, what have I done? What have I done that you have chosen all of this violence? Oh my gosh. I was ready to get into the game and you're like, no. No. Hot Bull hype, yes. We appreciate Iron Bull a lot. Oh my goodness. Apparently, what have you not done? What have I not done? Magic Sheep. How could you? How could you? Apparently I needed to fill the village well over that break. I am so sorry. I'm on my last village well. Hides in corner. I wish to flirt with this man, please. An entire mood. Yes. Yes. Honestly. But, like, I can't figure out what I'm supposed to, like, activate so that we can have that opportunity for conversation. I don't know what I did. I don't know. I just wanted to spend my embers. Alright. Alright, Tipsy Tiger. Apparently I need some more redemptions for people. Y'all are getting so many embers built up. I need to have some more options for you guys. So that you can do more things that don't involve drowning me. But in the meantime, slow self-drowning. Here for anybody who is new or just passing through, Village Well is an all redeem. That means that you, yes you, need some water. Hail hydrate. That doesn't happen here. It's a very boring stream. I don't know how I've captivated you all. I really don't know. Nothing interesting here. I am never interesting or funny. It is Village Well time! Slow self-drowning. We have so many friends. So many friends happening right now. Brain empty. No thoughts. Only psychic damage. Village Well time! The game is becoming self-aware. It knows that it got lost in its own metaphors. Oh my god. Hail hydrate. It's a village well! Speaking, it's difficult. Village well time! Thank you for your support. Mountain Shade Village brought to you by your support and villagers like you. Thank you for adventuring on the mountain. Tipsy Tiger will become the Fae of the Well. We have some lore around the well. I can't remember it all right this second. But we have some lore around that I will have to review. There we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. Investigate the western approach. Claims of the Inquisition charger. A friend of Orlais. Investigate Hunter Fell. Investigate strange chalk markings. A present for Bianca. Oh, report ready. Excellent. We can get that one off the table here. Not everything I do is hot. What? Alright. Then send emissaries.
Let us begin.
Put Josephine on that one. Delta Plains resources. That's for Josephine, okay. That one's also intended for Josephine. Are these all for Josephine? Purple Kara said me being the Fae of the Well is hot. Sure did. It's true. What do you want from me? I'm out again. Hope everyone again has a good day. Go get some of that sexy bull. Rooting for you. I gotta figure out what the trigger is, though. Like, I'm just not...
Inquisitor.
If you're the Fae in the Well, you're a literal thirst trap as well as being hot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do you mean it's true? That's what Purple Kara said. I'm just reading the chat. I need to send Cullen somewhere. Ugh. You know, it used to be that every mission was for Cullen, and now every mission is like for everybody but Cullen. There we go.
All right.
Oh, don't worry, I'm directing this at Purple Kara. Okay, good. Good. Alright. I still don't understand which... Wicked Eyes and Wicked Hearts. There we go.
We have to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball. Absolutely everyone will be there. During the festivities, Celine will be meeting for peace talks with usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Celine is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Look at how dapper Taylor is. Yes, I love this outfit on him. It's so good. It's so good.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough, without the rumor that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress?
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Enjoying the firelight glinting off the metal as he breathes. It's a really nice touch. Yeah, there's so many little details in this.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been emperor. He's Celine's cousin. and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
Alrighty. Bring on Iron Bay. He's a good one. Yes, apparently we have decided that Iron Bull is Bay.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
Inquisitor
that outfit.
Trevelyan, we meet at last. I've heard so much about you. Bringing the rebel mages into the ranks of your army was a brilliant move. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full support of the rightful Emperor of Orlais.
That would be impressive. Which emperor is that? Or what does the support cost?
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see it materialize.
Yeah, he's so
by the end of the
fancy, isn't he?
evening. I am not a man who forgets his friends, Inquisitor. You help me, I'll help you. Prepared to shock the Assembly by appearing as the guest of a hateful usurper, my lord? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
Can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
I knew we would get along famously, Inquisitor. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala. I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Done.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
I kind of like the design of his mask.
Inquisitor,
What? A martyr? Don't be absurd.
one of the Trevellians, I've heard.
Court approval. The Orlesian court is pleased to see a noble, even a marcher, leading the Inquisition. You're off to a good start. Done! What is done, Magic Sheep?
Pardon me, my lord. You haven't seen a ring lying around, have you? It was a gift from the Countess Montbelliard, enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
Look! Ooh, we got the waterfall going. Magic, that looks amazing! Ooh, I am excited. We will show that off a little bit later. We will hop into the Mountain Shade Village server.
Is this ring particularly valuable?
Its worth in coin is not as important as its social value. It was a gift from a member of the Council of Heralds. If she finds out I lost it, she will never forgive me. Not even if I live to be 1,000 years old.
Interesting stratagem.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Comtesse finds out, make her have mercy. Should you happen upon it, I beg you, let me know.
That was easy.
Maker, what am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
I have gained court approval 5. Usually the result of finesse, entertaining people, or keeping up appearances. The higher court approval is, the better.
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure. I cannot believe you found it. You have saved me. Enjoy the party.
This is like straight up Assassin's Creed quest stuff.
Are all the Gnosis here? Maker, I hope not.
But yes, Tipsy Tiger. Hala statuettes? There are Hala statuettes? What?
Are all the Gnosis here? Maker, I hope not.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your day at work as best as you can.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please. I'm sure you know how to handle most nobility, but the game is nothing like the Free March's intrigues. It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
They sound like a fun bunch.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
It might be a good idea for the others to hear this warning. The bull, in particular.
I'll have a few discreet words. Everything will be fine.
Weirdly, I feel like Iron Bull might do the
And
best
I'll
at
watch
this.
over us all.
Because he's actually a spy. So... I kind of almost feel like he might do the best with this sort of intrigue. Agreed, but if people think he's not going to be good at it, then he's a good spy. Yes. Definitely.
A martyr? The Maker has an odd sense of...
Oh, we have Varric and Cullen standing here.
So this is just the winter palace. What's the summer one look like, I wonder?
I need to have this jacket let out a little.
We put on some weight, Cullen.
Can Gaspard take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
He
I
plans
heard
to take
Celine
refuge.
was having the entire wing
If the council
redecorated.
won't recognize him,
But the timing is
he'll march
atrocious.
against them.
Why would she do such a thing now?
Do we have anybody else that we can talk to? We only have a court rating of 50 right now. Wow, that's cool. Royal Wing Key.
How long can Ors...
Reed Plaque. Winter Palace, the Grand Library of Halamashal. The Winter Palace collection of books is one of the world's largest. Only the Library of the University of Orlais and the Imperial Palace Library compare. Famed cabinet maker Gustave of Valfontaine designed and built the shelves, the finest examples of his marqueterie technique still in existence. Excerpt from Architectural History of Orlais, Volume 1. Locked from the other side. Well, fine then. I didn't want to explore anything. It's fine. I didn't have any interest in how things might be built.
Just gossip.
It's a library.
Gaspard never struck me as pious. You must think he gained some military advantage with the Inquisition.
Interesting. Good to know.
The Great Blackmail Hunt. Scandalous secrets gathered.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
Well, thank you. You could have told me that before I tried the door.
How can they call this a vestibule? It's a foyer.
Please, it's barely half the size of the foyer in the Imperial Palace. It's obviously just a...
I'm looking around to see if there's another, like, eavesdropping location. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that I missed them.
Why are there so many elves here?
The Empress
I heard
invited
the Grand Duke invited the Inquisition here.
No? Nothing else? Okay.
Good to know.
If nothing else, the Inquisition backing Gaspard would make Celine nervous. You know how pious she is.
Interesting. I wonder if they thought that people would move around. Because, like, it's not like the quest markers give us a reason to go around those locations.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lord Inquisitor Trevelyan, son of Ban Trevelyan of Ostwick. Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground.
This guy writes better fiction than I do.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces? Priceless.
Accompanying the Inquisitor, renowned author Tharic Thethras. Head of noble house Thethras, Desher of Kirkwall to the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Lord Dorian Pavus, member of the Circle of Arantium, son of Lord Magister Hallward Pavus of Azariel, the Iron Bull, leader of the famed mercenary company Bull's Chargers. As the name might imply, Sir Callum Stanton Rutherford of Honleith, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former...
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are
I didn't know I would
always
interrupt
honored when
him.
your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Was that some sass about our Iron Bay? I will
Lord
fight him.
Inquisitor, we welcome
Amazing.
you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Your arrival at court is like a cool wind on a summer's day.
I'm delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I have no words to suffice. Alam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
I have to dance. What?
Inquisitor, a word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are my mind? Are they in good health? Do they want for anything?
All right, so there's some people that we can talk to.
You
just
always
know
take her
that
side.
will end
I don't take her side.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this him?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
There can never be too many Lady Montilliers in Thetis, can there?
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want. Josephine writes, but she never tells me anything.
Zoom.
Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Where did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Those stories are little more than wistful thinking, milady.
Oh, how dull Redcliffe must have been then.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of.
The dancing is so dull, your worship, but the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
No, Purple
Sorry,
Kara.
Josie.
Which power should the Inquisition throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be...
It was a lie.
Let us say chaotic.
Imaginations, Purple Kara.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
Dear
And I
dev
must wait for
team,
your
why is this conversation happening in the darkest possible place, right next to a candelabra?
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh, yes. As she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with
Josephine, you're not being any fun.
Yvette, that's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
No fun at all, Yvette. No fun at all. Alright, let's see what else we can find over here.
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed over
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace without war going on?
I heard that it wasn't
Compendium of Orlesian Theater. The most unusual part about the Orlesian Theater, appropriately enough, revolves around our southern neighbors' love of masks. Every actor wears a mask, and every mask follows a hierarchy of shape and colors that indicates to the audience the character's importance. Half-face green masks indicate a leading male role, for example, while half-face purple masks are for primary female characters. Full white masks are reserved for roles of no clear gender, which as spirits, except for demons whose masks must always be black and red. Further complicating matters for those new to the Orlesian theater, an actor's race or sex has no bearing on the parts they can play. If the director believes they can sell the part, man can play dowagers, women can play dukes, and even an elf can play a king. Once donned, the mask is understood to be absolutely them. None of the actors I spoke to could explain to me the history behind this tradition, but bristled when I suggested other nations find it strange. There is a strong bond of trust between Orlesian theater troupes and their viewers. Indeed, I have rarely attended such attentive audiences than in Velvario. It is my guess that Orlesians, surrounded as they are by masks in their daily lives, both require and fully respect a place where the objects boldly display their wearers' intentions for a change. An appendix at the back of this volume lists the appearance and meanings of Orlé's theatrical masks. These conventions are vital to understanding the history of its finest theater, a journey I hope you will find as rewarding as I have. Alright, so Liliana wants us to go back into the vestibule, which we will go to shortly.
Laurent was the love of my life. Perhaps we can speak later, Inquisitor.
Interesting. Alright.
Are you married?
Oh, there's Cullen.
I had hoped to tour
married to
the
my
Royal
work.
Wing Gardens.
They'll lead
I
Inquisitor.
have heard they are
Did
the
you need something?
finest in the Empire.
The sooner we track down this
Such a
infiltrator, the
pity
better.
ring is sealed.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
I take it you're not enjoying yourself.
At this point, the headache I'm developing is preferable to the company.
Oh, poor
Have you
Cullen.
noticed anything out of the ordinary?
I'll let you know at once if I do.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlé needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
Do you have any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
Who's over here?
Does anyone have a report?
Are you
Oh,
happy
that's
to see me at
Josephine
all,
again.
Josie?
He spoke to Josephine already. What a nice little terrace.
Is it true that
Let me just slide around the court here. Nobody will notice.
Lady Nightingale.
Nobody will notice me drifting on the tile floor. She didn't want us to hear the stories, right? Right?
Good. I was hoping it would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, An apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
A good old Rasputin, right? Yes, I ran away for a second. Because my food got here. We have some French onion soup and some bread and an apple. And some macaroni and cheese. This is gonna be good. These good times. Alright, so...
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. You never met Madame the Fair, the Circle-appointed mage to the court. She leveraged the position to one of real power. When the Circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
we do have some gossip that we can give to Liliana. But the guest wing is locked, right? I'll be in the ballroom staring at the Nutcracker. Hello, nerd boy. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Trophy room. Discovered the wall, the room of heroes? I'm okay checking to see if I can get an ear cleaning. Interesting. I have actually been considering that kind of thing myself. Whispering elf.
Leave us.
Sorry. There wasn't anywhere I could eavesdrop on your conversation, so I thought I would approach you directly. My apologies.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
A lot of earwax buildup. Charming, I know. I mean, honestly though, like, I've noticed that the way my ears will self-clean have changed over the years. So, you know. The Art of the Winter Palace, Triumph of the Dragon Age. Commissioned by Empress Celine in honor of the Grey Warden actions in the Battle of Durium, which ended at the Fifth Blight.
I should look around.
Lurk, very well. Purple Kara. I hope you enjoy your lurk. Servants' quarters. Requires servants' quarters keys. Alright. Search the rooms in the upper guest wing. Okay. Okay. Where am I?
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does as could win over the council.
He's wearing a shirt!
Should have considered that before.
What?
Burn them all.
I mean, it's a jacket, but still, I'm confused.
You got anything that needs killing? Because the nobles keep messing with me and they think I don't know they're doing it. This keeps up, I'm gonna wear somebody's skull as my fancy little mask. Look at this with the eyes of a Ben Hasra. And tell me what you see. It's a mess. Everyone's trying so hard to hide that they're walking around in plumage. Makes it tough to spot the dangerous lies, as opposed to the normal stuff. Oh, but that couple over there with the silver masks. The woman's doing one of the nobles, and the guy's doing 2 different servants. What do you think of the masks the nobles are wearing? They're no good as disguises, and they don't cover the mouth or hide body language, so they're not much help for lying. As fashion goes, I don't know. I've seen dumber. Anything catching your eye? They've got these candied nuts with some kind of spice on them. It's sweet until you swallow, and then, bam! Hot. Also, Orlais has some fine-looking redheads. I go more for the servants personally. Less makeup. Nothing on the assassins, though. Talk to you later, Bull. I'll just stay here and eat.
Glad you're having a good time. Hey, sir? It was pretty funny. It made me laugh. Alright, we have more whispering elves here. I'm hoping that there's an eavesdropping ring nearby them, but I don't know if we will find it. No, not jump. Talk to the man.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's betrayal.
Awfully selfish of this Philippe, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Increased our court approval by 10. I read Shirk as Shrek.
Does anyone really think the war will end tonight?
See what you want to see, I guess. Yeah.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
Actually, I do, but as long as you move so that I can eavesdrop.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours. You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night. I'll tell Brianna we have a situation.
Character voice? Is it time for the character voice? Why is there blood on the floor? I do not know. It could also be wine, but it could be blood. One does not know.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke
What am I looking for?
His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council.
Something out on the
Did you see
terrace,
that
it would
panic
seem.
Apache roaming about?
Perhaps. Ah, a seal.
Well, well. What's this?
Al-Mashral investigation clues. Clara, kitchen staff, entered servant's wing by main stair, 1:30. Vernon, undergardener, entered servant's wing from hall, 2:45. Sophie, chambermaid, entered servant's wing from hall, 3:22. Marius, footman, entered servant's wing by main stair, 3:45. Briella, we need immediate support down here. Something's gone wrong. Uh-oh. My goodness.
I am not talking to you until we get home.
Fine by me.
My goodness. What have we discovered? Why, hello.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Very well.
Quickly! We can't leave the Delances this long without drinks.
Iron Bull.
My lord! My lord Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
I am always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in his holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
That's a generous offer.
The Empress believes wholeheartedly that the Inquisition is our best hope for peace in these difficult times.
She looks forward to cementing a formal alliance.
As soon as Gaspard is out of the way.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Why is it that so many are diametrically opposed? Who is over here? Dorian! Hello, Dorian, my friend.
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
What if your mother were actually here? Where would we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
I'm having difficulty picturing that.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
Oh, poor Dorian.
Have you seen anything I should know about?
So far, this seems like harmless political intrigue. A few murders arranged, some scandals contrived from nothing. Like a homecoming, honestly.
Is this how the elite of Tevinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperium. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic. But the night is still young.
I appreciate that you are willing to come here.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines? Such hardship.
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses. It's of no concern, but thank you.
I do like Dorian so much. Open the locked door in a garden. We need statuettes for that.
You must
though.
be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
Interesting. Oh, I am needing to empty my inventory as well.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Interesting. We still have not found
We can only hope Celine prevails
the
tonight.
statues.
Gaspard will ruin us all.
However, why can I not save? Hello?
Does anyone have a report on the casualties? Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Need to deliver those secrets. Now I can save. Very good. Nerd boy, I hope you enjoyed your character voice redemption. Appreciate you being here, earning those embers. Little more subtle of a character voice this time. But I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless.